Many students that are in our classrooms are visual learners. They learn by looking at things and processing information in their mind according to what they see. A tool that works well for students with this type of learning style is a graphic organizer. This tool allows students to create a knowledge map and communicate information visually. For many years, students have created graphic organizers by hand using paper, markers, and various other materials. Today, we can create virtual graphic organizers by using a Web 2.0 tool called Popplet. This tool gives students the opportunity to easily create, manipulate, and edit a graphic organizer. This tutorial will help guide you through creating a small graphic organizer in Popplet to help get you started with using this powerful Web 2.0 tool. Let's begin by going to Popplet.com. From this screen, we will go to the login. If this is the first time that you have used Popplet, you will have to provide an email address and create a password. I already have this information, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. This is our Your Popplet screen. I'm going to click the button that says Make New Popplet. I'm going to name my Popplet Zoo Animals, because the theme of this Popplet will be going to the zoo. Then I will pick a color. I will pick blue. And then I will click on this button that has a neat Star Trek reference and click Make It So. This is the workspace that we will use to create our virtual graphic organizer, or our Popplet. We will begin by double-clicking anywhere in the space. I'm going to start here in the middle and double-click to create my first Popplet. Now in this Popplet, we can add text, we can draw, or we can add an image. We're going to begin by adding an image by clicking the image button and the computer button here and selecting an image of a zoo sign. Now, I organized all these pictures into a folder dedicated to this project just to make things quicker. It's better if you have everything together to speed up the process. So I will click on the zoo sign and it will upload to the Popplet. Since this is the central Popplet, I'm going to make it a little bigger, keep it in the middle, and I will build off this because this will be the central focal point of my graphic organizer. To make the next Popplet, I will go over here and double click, and I will add an image of a lion. Now after this loads, I want to identify this, so I will add text. I'll do that by clicking this button and typing in simply lion. And I will move it out a little bit, and then to connect it to the middle object, I will grab this circle with my mouse and drag it to the central object. Now it is connected. Next, I will go to this space and double click, and I will add an image of an elephant. Once it loads, again I will go to text and add the label elephant. Again, I will move it out in space a little bit, and I will grab the circle to connect it to the middle. Then I will move to this side of the graphic organizer and double click, and I will add an image of a giraffe. Again, I will add text, move it out a little bit, and connect it to the central object. For my last Popplet, I will double click here. I will add an image of a gorilla. Oops. And I will add text to label it. I'm going to make it a little smaller just to be a little uniform. Move it out, and then again connect it to the central object. Now I have my central object with Popplets connected to it all around. I could continue doing this with many zoo animals. Now if you want to add extra information to an existing Popplet, just simply click in space. I will just type primate, since this is a gorilla, and I will connect it to that Popplet. And now it is connected. So at this point, we have a complete graphic organizer. Now, when you're done with this, you could start moving things around and getting them like you want it to get your graphic organizer looking like you want it to be. At this point, I will go to the Settings button and I will click Save to save our project. At this point again, we can go to this button and we can export as a PDF or as a JPEG or as a high-res PNG, or we can move down here and we can print our graphic organizer. Once we are also we can click the share button. From here we can share it to social media or link it somewhere onto the internet. When we are complete, we will click the home button and it will bring us back to this screen, and we will see that our project is here and ready for us to open if we want to re-edit or make changes. I hope that this brief tutorial about Popplet will help you get started with creating virtual graphic organizers that are as simple or complex as you want them to be. It is a fun Web 2.0 tool to use and beneficial to all students, especially your visual learners.